Well, my friends, as of the moment that this video went live, we are exactly 4 hours away from all of the reviews that are going to be coming in from people who have been playing this game for the last few weeks. And more importantly, we are exactly 12 hours away from the worldwide release of the Premium Edition. Holy I cannot believe that is actually the case. Therefore, today, I'd like to take a few moments and go over just some of the highlights of everything we have learned over the last few weeks, as well as pass along a few important details as we get ready for launch later today. What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and today is the day we have been waiting for a very long time. We do have the Premium Edition going worldwide in a matter of hours, and as always, this video is going to be completely and totally spoiler-free. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. We're giving away 2 of them, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winners will be announced October 1st of this year. Now, the first thing I'm going to mention is something I'm sure most of you know by now, but this game is now available for pre-download on all of the platforms it's going to be launching on, so that's Xbox, Steam, and PC. So if you have not done that as yet, now's the time to do so, my friends. That way you are totally ready when this thing goes live. Now, like I said a moment ago, it is a worldwide launch, so no matter where you are located on the planet Earth, this thing is launching at the exact same moment. Now, that brings me to a very important detail, and in my opinion, we should all be ready for the possibility of long wait times, because anytime a game is launched, especially one this size, everyone is going to be hitting that refresh button at the exact same moment. I know for me, 1 minute before, you're going to be hearing that, that A button clicking nonstop, waiting for the game to go live. So again, there will probably be a few delays. If not, you can be pleasantly surprised. And over the next few days, my friends, I will continue to bring you different updates in regard to the quality of the game, if there are certain hotfixes, what we can expect, and as always, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Now, that does bring me to talking about what you can expect to see at the channel over the next 24 to 48 hours, and the first thing I will be bringing you tomorrow is a spoiler-free breakdown of some of the things I've encountered early game, because like most of you out there, I have not played this thing, so chances are by the time I record this video, I'll be probably 6 or so hours in, which is obviously not a lot of time, but it should give me enough to be able to answer some of the general questions that I know a lot of you have. We're talking about the quality of the game, what the game actually feels like, as well as a few other things. And in addition to that, I will be bringing you countless beginner's guides, certain tips and tricks, things you may want to focus on early game. We'll be talking about different settings that you may want to tweak here and there, because based on all the information I've seen online, there is going to be no shortages of ways you can actually customize this game, and obviously I want to bring as many to you as I possibly can. Now, 2 more things before I wrap this video up. The first of which being a tweet that Starfield put out yesterday, and they said, across the world, we have hidden 1001 unique and numbered windows to the worlds, offering a glimpse into the universe of Starfield. Calibrate your scanner, venture out into the unknown, and share a photo of what you find with the hashtag Explore Starfield. Now, I have no idea what any of this means, but it once again, in my opinion, highlights the fact that there is going to be so much to discover in this game, and I cannot believe we are only a matter of hours away. The last thing we're going over really quick is a memo that Todd Howard shared across Microsoft, Xbox, and Bethesda, and he said the following in regard to Starfield. It was early 2013 and we were developing Fallout 4 and Skyrim was still enjoying enormous success. I was there to pitch him our next game. It would not be a sequel to our current games, but a grand space RPG and our first IP in over 25 years. It would delve into the creation and search for our place in the universe. You would be able to explore the galaxy in ways only video games can do, and it would be called Starfield. He goes on to say that Robert would be the very first to believe in us no matter the situation. Our path to creating Starfield would be a long and winding one where we made other games along the way, including Fallout 4, Skyrim SE, Fallout Shelter, Skyrim VR, Fallout 76, Skyrim again. The core development from 2020 to 2023 saw enormous changes in our lives, a global pandemic, Robert's passing, and becoming a part of Xbox. It's incredible to be at the moment where Starfield is finally launching this week. It only exists because everyone else believed as well. We've been supported for decades by everyone at ZeniMax, all doing their best work yet. Special thanks to our publishing teams who aim to create not just another release, but something that would capture the minds and inspire gamers everywhere, and to our partners in QA who had the difficult task of testing a game where anything can and will happen. He continues by saying, and of course, there is Phil Spencer. His support of every game and every player has been unwavering and fierce. Joining Xbox brought us closer to so many we have worked with for over 20 years. I cannot imagine a better place to create games where the diversity of studios, creators, and games are allowed to flourish. The support came from the entire Xbox leadership team in all areas of publishing and dev support. Special thanks to the magicians at ATG whose spells and incantations help make this our best performing game. He finishes off the memo by saying, most importantly is the team I work with at Bethesda Game Studios. It's an incredible blessing to be surrounded by so many talented and inspirational people every day. Moments like this make you reflect back. Some of us have been together for decades, some joined more recently, but everyone has the same passion. I could not be prouder of their continued dedication to create something truly special. Lastly, a huge thanks to all of you within the Xbox and Bethesda family. Your enthusiasm and encouragement have meant the world to us. Creating this game has been one of the most challenging and thrilling experiences of our careers, a journey we will never forget. And as we come to the end of this chapter, we pass it along to you. Each of you is receiving the game with early access and can begin playing this Friday, September 1st, but since it's one global time, you can actually play it Thursday evening. Thank you, New Zealand. We hope you get a chance to play and that your journey is as rewarding as ours. All the best, Todd. Now, as I start to wrap this video up, and please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But for me, one of the main reasons I've really been anticipating this game is because it does have that passion project feel, which unfortunately is a rarity when you come across a game this size. And that is why I happen to be so optimistic about the game. We are going to see exactly what takes place within the next 24 to 48 hours. I sincerely appreciate the privilege of your time, and as always, if you have questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know. One final recommendation I'd like to pass along as I wrap this thing up, and I said this in a previous video, but I strongly recommend over the next few days only click on videos from people that you actually know and trust. The reason for that is there are going to be people with clickbait titles. They're going to try to spoil certain things for you, so in my opinion, you definitely want to lean on the side of caution, especially if you've made it this long without learning any spoilers. Now, some of you out there may not be able to play the game until the 6th. If that's the case, you definitely want to stay away from certain things. And as you heard me say earlier, one thing I promise you is that if I happen to pass along any spoilers, you will get fair warning before I say a thing. That is going to do it for this video, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.